Growing trees is easy for me because I have been growing trees or fruit trees all of my life. This is the tree that we plant in Thailand. It takes only 3 years that tree can be more than 4 meters height. The hardest part in my life to plant a tree is here. It is a small town they call Jefferson in Park County, Colorado. It's very tiny town, but it's so dry. It's on top of Rocky Mountain. This area is about 9,500 feet from the sea level. My wife's family have a piece of land here, and we built a few buildings here. It's not easy to live here because there's a lot of snow, 7 months of snow. Mainly, not many people live here in the winter. There's no trees grow in this area for many thousand years. And mainly it's just grass like this. This grass is more than 20 years. I noticed this grass when I first came here. At the beginning, it's very tiny, but after that it start to die in the middle, and then it spread out more and more. This area is so dry. Everything lasts so long. Even else poops. This one is more than 10 years. It still look the same. Nothing changed much here. So this kind of soil is hard for the tree to grow, and the wind is so strong. It's so windy most of the time, and the strongest wind can be 200 miles per hour. It comes maybe 1 or 2 times a year. So this area is not easy to grow trees. We have been trying to grow many different kinds of trees, but only 2 survive. The first one is aspen. Aspen is quite local in this area. This one is more than 17 years. They only 2 meters height only. So it takes so long. The second one is choke cherry. This one is the same time, about 17 years old. But they have shoot in this height. And then when the snow comes, they die. And when the snow melts, they come back again. They never die, but they never grow. So I use a lot of pea. I collecting all my pea when I'm here to water aspen and choke cherry that make them survive. So I think they survive because of they have enough food. In the soil, maybe don't have enough food. So I have an idea to dig a hole around the trees and add compost in there. This maybe help the tree to survive or to grow more. So it's not easy to dig a hole here because the soil there's a lot of rock and sand and a little bit of clay. It's the same structure with cement. The roots of the tree never go deeper than 2 feet down. So the soil that I dug from the hole is just perfect to put on the road. After I put on the road, spread it out and water and let it dry, it will turn very hard like cement. But when it's very hard, we have another problem is badger. Badger love to dig a hole in a hard soil because they believe that it will protect them better in the hard soil. So they keep digging hole in our driveway all the time. So I fill up, but they come back again. So when I dug a hole around the aspen trees, the next thing I have to do is just to get the compost to fill up the hole. I dug another hole to make compost next to the kitchen. Here it's not easy to make compost because if we make compost above the ground, it will dry up too fast. It never decomposes. So I dug a hole. But to make compost in a hole underground is not fast because there's no oxygen and it's too wet down in the hole. So it takes long time to decompose, but it's better than nothing. So I move the compost from this hole to the new hole next to the aspen tree. So I hope that it will make the soil around the aspen tree looser and have more nutrition. This is the compost. It's not completely decomposed yet. It's too wet, but I need to use it now before the snow comes and have to finish this part. So this is the idea. I want to make a hole around aspen tree. Every year I will have one hole around, and I will collecting all my pee when I'm here to water on aspen and choke cherry. This is my hope that I can have trees in this area. In Thailand, it's so easy to grow trees, and the tree grows so fast. But not many people want to grow tree. Most people want to cut the tree down. But in this area, it's so hard to grow tree. But more people want to grow tree in this area. Even it's very hard, but I will try. Before I die, I think we will have some trees here.